So this is the art of the deal. President Trump is using the leverage of the United States to bring nations to the negotiating table. That includes China, who he remains very optimistic there will be a fair trade deal with China that finally puts American workers and American industry first.
Okay guys, if you're watching, you're clearly into this kind of breakdown. So please do me a quick favor, hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It just tells the algorithm this is the content that is worth watching. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Okay, so now back to the chaos. Let's add a little Musk to the madness. Elon jumps on a Tesla earnings call and casually drops that he's stepping back from his government advisory role.
Elon Musk's empire suffering a major blow tonight with profits plunging more than 70%.
Why, you might ask? Too much political blowback. Trump responds like they're old golf buddies. Elon's a tremendous guy, and investors just ate it up. Tesla's stock went up quite substantially on the news. Because in 2025, the market isn't just about fundamentals, it's about vibes. And now, the lawsuits. 12 states are suing the Trump administration over these tariffs, calling them unconstitutional. The argument is that Trump used emergency powers that, well, didn't actually have an emergency behind them. And that's the big deal, because if the courts agree, it could blow up the whole strategy. And if tariffs stay in place, we're looking at potentially higher inflation, lost jobs, and again, price hikes that don't stop at the US border. Here's a simple reminder. The average Canadian household spends about $1,200 a year on groceries. Even a 5% jump driven by cross-border supply issues means hundreds of dollars out of pocket for the average household. Well, we all know markets are watching the circus like it's a suspense film. When Bassett hinted at cooperation with China, stocks rallied. Then the optimism vanished. Why? Because there's still no concrete deal. Investors are basically gambling on vibes at this point. And here's a wild fact. Over 40% of what Canadians consume is either imported from the US or affected by US trade policies. So when their economy sneezes, we don't just catch a cold, we get the full-blown flu. So here's where we're at. Trump's tariffs are being sold as strength, but they're turning into a logistical nightmare. Big businesses are nervous. Legal challenges are growing.